Now, the final point that I wanted to make in today's video was on last night's video that I titled XRP Ledger Attacked. That video was not clickbait, despite all the people that were in the comments saying that this was clickbait, can't believe that you've resorted to this. It was an attack on the XRP ledger that was confirmed by multiple validators, by multiple developers that are way smarter than me. I was just reporting what I heard from the developers. And I have Richard from XRPL Labs who specifically responded to my question saying that it was in fact a malicious attack. So I confirmed that before I ran with the headline, XRP Ledger attacked, because I'm not here to clickbait without being able to back it up. And one quick point that I'm going to make on clickbait. You have to understand that anybody who's posting to YouTube with intention is engaging in clickbait. The whole idea of your title and your thumbnail is to bait someone into clicking on your video. Everybody is engaged in it. Now, there are some that are really, pushing the limits of that, who don't back up what's in their title and their thumbnail. For me, I like to engage in what I call ethical clickbait, where if it's in the title, if it's in the thumbnail, I'm going to back it up. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain why it's there. Okay, so last night's video was not meant to FUD anybody. It was not to cause any panic. The XRP ledger was attacked. We successfully defended ourselves against it, but we had a stress test on the network, and we got to see kind of the limits of where the XRPL can handle transactions. And so I'm not here to clickbait. I'm just trying to explain. And I want to make one point too. Well, a lot of people are taking the holidays off. They're off on holiday break. I dropped 2 videos yesterday. I took Christmas off, came back yesterday, dropped 2 videos, and while most of everybody else is asleep or on holiday break, I wanted to put that out so that our community was aware of what was going on. And then I get all of this backlash, and I was like, okay, I'm just trying to keep us informed here, and I'm just reporting on what the developers and the smart folks are saying. In the video, in the first 60 seconds, I literally started out, my first opening line was, guys, the XRP ledger was attacked, but we have successfully defended ourselves against it. Don't worry, don't panic, everything is good. Because I didn't want to cause any panic. I didn't want to cause any fear. Now, the conversation continued on last night, and Mayuka Vadari, who is a senior software engineer at RippleX, responds here to Vice Vin, talking about his concern about, what happens when we go to 100 TPS. Our network is still kind of fragile. And so Mayuka responds right here, and she says, your concerns are valid, but I think that we should also be celebrating that the XRP ledger is able to handle sustained 50 to 60 TPS traffic and continue forward progress with fairly minimal hiccups. 2 years ago, that would have been unthinkable. And so, yes, the XRP ledger was attacked, but we withstood the attack, and we just had fairly minimal hiccups. Someone asked, did XRPL ever hit 50 TPS in the past? And TPS is transactions per second, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about. She says, yes, but not for this long, I believe. It was about 40 to 50 TPS for a bit when XLS 20 went live. Now, there's a blog post here about Ripple Consensus Ledger can sustain 1,000 transactions per second. And she says that number was derived in a lab setting with optimal validators in close proximity to each other. It's a theoretical maximum. 2.0 pushes that to 4,300. So when we actually update to 2.0, full update, that's actually going to move to 4,300 in a lab setting, in the perfect setting with validators that are in close proximity. That can be used to compare our capacity to that of other chains. Real world conditions bring that number down, of course. But she says the network is still handling 50 to 60 TPS admirably right now. The UNL validators and production grade nodes are chugging along just fine, with only minor hiccups. It's mainly folks running underpowered servers that are running into issues due to the higher load. So basically, all of the validators that have like production grade, high end equipment were fine. It was really some of the validators that are kind of laggers that aren't in, and this is the problem with the UNL list. We've talked about this more, and I'll talk about it more in another video. But you have to understand that from Ripple there directly, although we were attacked, we were able to sustain our defense. We were able to stop it, and it's already over. It's already over and done with. We got a nice little stress test, and we only had a few minor hiccups. And then the ledger, never did go down, never did stop. There was no paralysis. Then the ledger just kept on going and doing what it's supposed to do. So it was a successful defense against another attack. The XRP ledger lives on another day, and I think that we should all be proud of that. And then we also need to ask the tough questions, and we need to figure out what we can do, what investments need to be made. As I said, I'm a doofus moron who doesn't understand this stuff. Tell me where to send my money, and I would be happy to run a validator, happy to set something up to add more infrastructure and more capacity to our ledger. So this is not my expertise. I just listen to what the developers are telling me, and then I try to break that down, simplify it, and make it easy for us all to understand. And in the end here, we won. We successfully fought off another attack. The XRP ledger continues on, and everybody in the XRP community should be proud of that fact. And we can continue building and improving on our current capabilities. So with that being said, guys, I am going to be sharing another video here later today. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you do appreciate the updates, make sure you like the video. It really does help. I want to say thank you for all the support. We've had a tremendous year. We're going to have some exciting content to finish off this year and so much new stuff coming. I do want to let everyone know, though, that we are cutting off our deal for the Patreon membership right now. That's going to be cut off at the end of this year. So you have less than a week now to take advantage of the 13% off of your Patreon membership when you sign up for 1 year. Just go to my website. It's linked up down below, zachrector.com. You sign up through Patreon to get access to our exclusive Discord community. Sign up for a 1 year membership and you can save 13% on the membership fee. I appreciate everyone for all of your support, and I will see you in the next one. God bless you all.